and welcome back to my channel. Today I have another pick a card reading video for you guys, and this one is going to be all about who you were in your past life. So this is something a little different and a little interesting, so I really hope that you guys like this video. I'm going to be using two different decks today. I'm going to be using the Glastonbury Tarot deck as well as the Wild Unknown Tarot deck. I'm going to be showing you guys 4 different piles that you can choose from, and if you guys have trouble picking with just the cards, I'm also going to be having some candles right above the cards that you guys can choose from. And so feel free to take a moment and pause the video if you like to pick the pile that you are the most drawn to, and I will have the timestamps pinned down to the comment section as well as in the description, so this way you guys can click on the timestamp of your pile that you select. So take a moment, like I said, pause the video if you want, pick the pile that you're the most drawn to, and here we go. Hello pile number 1, and welcome to your reading on who you were in your past life. So pile number 1, you guys chose right here the Free Spirit candle. So for those of you who chose this pile, I definitely feel like in your past life you were somebody who was very, very smart, very, very intelligent. You had a lot of knowledge in your past life, but I feel like for some reason, you guys in particular, you didn't really want to share your knowledge with others. I feel like you guys just wanted to keep it to yourself. I feel like you guys had so much knowledge, but you just wanted to keep it to yourself. You didn't want to share it with anyone. You weren't very social, didn't really talk to many people. I feel like you guys just were very, very intelligent, like on a genius kind of level. I feel like a lot of you were like mad scientists, or philosophers, or astrologers, or mathematicians. You guys were very intelligent, you guys were very, very smart, but you guys were very, very like introverted. You guys didn't really want to talk to other people. You guys didn't really like going out or hanging out with other people in your past life. You guys really were just a little bit to yourself. You guys were very secluded. I feel like a lot of you guys lived alone. But not because you were forced to. I feel like a lot of you guys just lived alone because you wanted to. Like you enjoyed time by yourself. Pile number 1. So that's what I'm feeling for you guys so far. Definitely though, I feel like you guys were somebody like very, very smart. You had like something that you did that you were just very, very good at, and you had so much knowledge about that not a lot of other people did. Like, I'm really feeling scientists for a lot of you. I feel like a lot of you were scientists or even astrologers. You guys were just like by yourself, just doing your own thing. You guys loved to learn in your past life. You guys loved to learn, and you guys had so much knowledge, but I feel like some of you just didn't want to share that knowledge. Some of you did, but some of you just didn't want to share your knowledge. So that is what I'm feeling for your energy, pile number 1. So let's just hop right into your reading on who you were in your past life. So let's get straight into the tarot. But yes, I feel intelligence. I feel secluded, alone, but in a very good way. Like you guys just love to be by yourself because you liked to spend your time reading or spend your time writing or just learning about other things. Like you guys just love to be by yourself and you loved to learn. And I feel like it's funny too, because I feel like in your past life a lot of people knew you. Like not knew you like one-to-one, face-to-face, but I feel like a lot of people knew you in the sense like they knew of you. They knew who you were and what you did, but you didn't really talk to people. Like you were just to yourself doing your own thing, but you were recognized by other people in your past life. I definitely feel like your intelligence made other people recognize you in your past life. So I'm just getting like real like mathematician, mad scientist kind of vibes for you guys. And like I said, even astrologers or some of you philosophers for sure. Okay, yes, so I just absolutely love when the tarot and the intuition just go together like clockwork. So we have here the 4 of Pentacles, the 6 of Pentacles in the reverse, the Strength card, as well as the Daughter of Wands. I'm going to start off with the Four of Pentacles here. So First off, I'm feeling a lot of fire energy, and I'm also feeling a lot of earth energy. You guys do not have to be of those signs or anything like that, but I feel like you guys were both had a lot of passion, and you guys really cared about your career. So I feel like in your past life, you guys were very, very passionate about your career. You put your all into it. That literally represents the Daughter of Wands right here, because Daughter of Wands is somebody who is just very, very passionate about their career. They are somebody who literally puts their all into their work. So whatever you guys did, you guys really loved to focus on that. You guys loved to put so much passion into that, even though it might not really have given you the results that you hoped for in your past life. So put a lot of hard work into what you did. I feel like you guys lived in a very abundant kind of home where you had a lot of material items that you enjoyed having. I feel like in your past life you lived a very materialistic lifestyle. You had pretty much what you wanted when it came to things in your home and your different necessities. I really see like a lot in these cards right here too. You can definitely see a lot of these cards like involve flowers, like this lion's holding a rose. This is a tree right here, and these flowers are blooming off of that stick over there, and these are the pentacles, which represent earth. I feel like a lot of you guys lived in an area where you had some sort of garden. Like I feel like you guys had a lot of flowers where you lived, or just a lot of plants. I feel like you guys had a lot of plants, a lot of associations with plants in your past life. You guys might have grown plants, or you guys might have been into gardening in your past life, or you guys just owned a lot of plants and flowers and naturey kind of things like that. Maybe you guys had like a bird sanctuary or something, I don't know. Like I just feel like in your past life there was some sort of involvement with plants. I feel like you guys just had a lot of plants. And I feel like whatever environment you were living in was very, very cozy, and you just had all like the material items you wanted. You were materialistically happy in your past life, that's for sure. And then with the Six of Pentacles here being in the reversed, I feel like you guys didn't get as recognized as you wanted to. Like people knew of you for what you did, but like not to the point of where it should have gotten, you know what I mean? So this card, when it's upright, means like growing, harvesting, like finally blooming, you know, whatever you're doing, it's going to its full extent. But like with this being in reverse right here, people didn't really recognize you as much as you wanted them to, because you didn't really want to share your ideas with other people. You wanted to keep them to yourself because you were kind of getting whatever you wanted financially. So I can tell that in your past life you guys were definitely financially and materially abundant. That's even a word. But you guys were financially and materially abundant for sure. And you know, even though you guys didn't really get recognized as much as you wanted to, didn't really end up in the history school textbooks like you wanted to, you know, you probably didn't get recognized like that. People definitely knew of you when you were in your past life, when you were alive, but I feel like you guys who chose pile 1 in your past life were definitely the type of people who wanted to be recognized when they were dead as well. You were a very knowledgeable and intelligent person, and you had a lot of passion and love for whatever career that you were doing at that time. And I feel like you guys definitely lived alone, and you guys enjoyed the luxury and material items around you. You guys loved to possess your items as well as your ideas. You wanted to keep your genius ideas to yourself, because I feel like a lot of you, it was because you didn't want anyone to steal your ideas. But in your past life, I really feel like you guys were like mad scientists, or people who invented things, or something of that sort, where you literally like just did something that was like so genius that you just really wanted to like keep it to yourself, but somehow you still managed to be well off because of it. Like you still managed to get what you wanted financially and materialistically. So go. Let's get another 2 cards on the board for you guys to see a little more about who you were in your past life. pile number 1. So the next card we have is the Emperor. So this goes with your reading so well right now. So with the Emperor here, this is such leadership kind of energy. Like, you guys were just so independent in your past life. You guys did everything by yourself. You guys just knew how to do everything. You guys somehow managed to be, I almost want to say rich, like in your past life. I feel like you guys were very well off financially because of whatever career that you did. Everybody viewed you as a leader. Everybody viewed you as somebody who was very powerful. And it's like people really wanted to get to know you, but for some reason, I feel like you guys who chose this pile too in your past life were not very the emotional type. You guys were literally just all about your career, all about your work, and all about your empire and your success. And I feel like you guys were really high up there. I see a lot of you too. You guys could have been knights as well. I'm really feeling knight vibes, even though this is the Emperor card. I feel like some of you were just a knight, or you were in the military, or you could have fought in war in your past life. I do see that for some of you. Some of you really fought in the war, or you were just like a very like smart genius person that just had so many good ideas that just didn't want to be this public figure that everybody else wanted you to be. You just wanted to keep to yourself and just enjoy your material possessions, pile number 1. That was literally you in your past life. You just wanted luxury. You didn't care about anything else. You didn't even care about having the powerful Emperor kind of title. You guys just wanted to be financially well off. You guys just wanted to have everything that you ever wanted object-wise. So that is what I see here for you guys. The next card we have is the Strength card. So you guys have already had the Strength card 2 times. So pile number 1, I also feel like in your past lives, you guys did have to fight some battles to get to where you were. It took a lot of work for you guys to build your empire so strong and get to where you wanted to be. But somehow in your past life, you guys really managed to do it. And I feel like you guys really changed the world in such a positive way in your past life, because you guys discovered new things. You definitely took on that earth and fire energy. You guys were so passionate about your career. And yeah, you guys have the Strength card twice here. So I feel like you guys had a lot of battles to fight. That's why I said some of you could have been in a war in your past life and you just made it out alive, well, and fought for what you believed in. So yeah, some of you were definitely warriors in your past life, 100%. Some of you were warriors and others of you were just geniuses, just introverted geniuses. So those are the vibes I'm feeling for you guys so far, okay? Warriors and introverted geniuses. So let's get... So let's get another 2 cards on the board for you guys. Okay, so we have the 3 of Pentacles, and then we also have the 7 of Swords in reversed. Okay, so with the 3 of Pentacles here, this card means that there's a huge task ahead for you in your career life. We do have the mountains here, and it's like you literally have to climb this mountain and get over it in order to achieve your goal. And it is such a struggle because do you know how hard it is to climb a mountain? Like, I've never done it, but, you know, my mom told me stories and other people have told me stories of them climbing mountains, and it was just so difficult. So yeah, so that is, that's what this card means. It's just a challenge, it's a struggle, and you have to like get over this hurdle and get over this mountain in order to reach your goal. And I feel like you guys had to do this a lot in your past life. You guys were so smart and you guys had so much knowledge, but at the same time, there was things that just kept getting thrown at you that even though you spent all your time on your career 24/7, put all your hard work in it, were super passionate about it, there was always things that somehow got in the way of it. And I feel like that's one of the reasons you guys really didn't get as recognized as you wanted to be. But like I said, guys, with the 2 strength cards here, you really didn't let that bring you down at all. You guys were so happy that you were just doing what you loved in your past life. And you guys did whatever it took. You guys climbed whatever mountain got in your way in order to get to your goals. And it really did pay off for you guys financially. It really did. Like, you guys literally got whatever you wanted. Impossible to get financially in your past life. You somehow managed to get it through whatever you were doing and not sharing with anybody else. And this is you right here. This is the Seven of Swords, and these are literally all your ideas. This is you keeping your ideas away and not telling people about them. This is you keeping your knowledge to yourself and keeping your material possessions to yourself and not really sharing it with the world or with anyone else. You knew you had power and you knew how smart you were in your past life, and you just embraced it all by yourself. I feel like you guys were the type of people, pile number one, in your past life that didn't really trust a lot of people because you guys were so smart and you guys just knew how dangerous the world really was in the time that you were living. So yeah, the Seven of Swords card is in reverse though. So what I am feeling from this is that you guys are keeping things to yourself, but at the same time, I feel like you guys were very busy people. You guys really didn't take the time to rest, because when this card is upright, they are putting their swords to rest. But yeah, with this card being in reversed, I feel like you guys didn't really ever rest. I feel like you guys just were always up, always working, always doing something new, always learning something new, always creating something new, like always inventing something new, or just you loved to learn. You guys were always learning something new. And you took the knowledge that you had and you made something out of it. And you invented things. I feel like a lot of you guys were inventors or scientists for sure in your past life. So that's what I see with this being in reverse. You guys constantly moved. You guys non-stop just wanted to focus on your career and focus on things that you wanted to learn and do. And you just did them, and you really just were to yourself a lot in your past life. But you guys always accepted any challenge that came your way. So we have the Seven of Swords again, and then we also have the Ten of Chalices. So these two cards clarify the whole entire reading to me. The fact that we have the Seven of Swords twice is absolutely crazy. However, I do have to say the Seven of Swords in this deck kind of means something a little different than the Seven of Swords in this deck. It's interesting how different these cards are, even though they're the same kind of meaning. It's like they're the same, but they're not the same. And you have this one in reversed. So, like I said, with the Seven of Swords being in reversed, you guys were at a point in your past life where you were just work. It was all about work. That's all you focused on. Honestly, in your past life, that's what you focused on for most of your life was work. But it's something that you enjoyed doing. It was also your hobby as well. Yeah, you guys were all about your work. You guys were just go. You guys never wanted to stop. You guys never wanted to rest. You guys never wanted to take a break. Your brain was like such a sponge in your past life. You just loved to learn. You had that photographic memory, and you just loved to learn, and you remembered everything. You guys were just so good at grasping information and making something out of it. And then with this Seven of Swords here, with the boundaries, because you guys were always so driven to just get what you wanted to get done when it came to your career, you guys ended up in your past life taking a minute and setting some boundaries for yourself to allow yourself to rest a little more. And once you guys did that, this Ten of Chalices came along, which is the Ten of Cups in the regular tarot deck. So this is happiness. This is the card of happiness and pretty much getting everything you've ever wanted. You were a very persistent person in your past life. You were somebody who just kept going and never gave up on their career. The time that you guys reached your genuine happiness in your past life is when you started slowing down a little bit and taking some time for yourself and resting a little bit, taking time to enjoy what you had, taking time to appreciate what you had. And I feel like that was your main lesson in your past life, pile number one, was to learn to appreciate what you have. How your past life is affecting you now. In your life right now, pile number one, I feel like you guys really do appreciate what you have. And you guys have gone through things in your life right now that have caused you to appreciate what you have. But I feel like pile number one, you guys who chose this pile are the type of people that were just born that way. That you already appreciate what you had. And of course, most of us in the world appreciate what we have, but we are humans. We're never really 100% satisfied. It's just human nature to always want more. To always want more than what you have. But pile number one, I feel like you guys are the type of people that you appreciate what you have. You know what you have and you really cherish it. When you were younger in this life right now, you guys could have just had financial issues in your family when you were younger, and it really just opened up your eyes. In your past life, you did gain the material items that you want, and you guys really focused on yourself in your past life. Your lesson in your past life, pile number one, was just to learn to take time and appreciate what you had. Appreciate your hard work that you have done. So that's the message for you today. So think about this for you right now. Appreciate what you have and enjoy the luxurious things that you've earned for yourself. All the hard work that you do, pile number one, all the hard work that you do in this life right now, take a moment and appreciate what you do for yourself and for other people. Because I can tell from you guys who chose this pile, you guys are definitely givers in this lifetime, because in your past life, you were so much focused on getting whatever you wanted that I feel like in this life, now is the time to appreciate what you have and to start giving to others. So that is what I see there, pile number one. I'm gonna pull one more card for you guys to end off your reading. But wow, this is a beautiful reading. I feel like you guys are very just powerful, intelligent people in your past life for sure. Your last card is the Three of Wands. I definitely feel like you did everything by yourself, but at the same time you still had a lot of people who supported you and a lot of people around you who really cared about you. So even though you guys probably did live alone and did a lot of things by yourself in your past life, you still had people around you that very much loved you and supported you for what you did in your past life. And so that brings me to the end of your reading, pile number one. Even though you may not be in the history textbooks in this lifetime, you guys were highly recognized in your own lifetime in your past life. So you guys just had so much knowledge, it was really unbelievable. So pile number one, that is the reading that I have for you guys today. I really hope that you enjoyed this video. If you did, don't forget to give this video a big thumbs up. Don't forget to hit that red subscribe button down below. And I will see you guys in my next video. Bye! Hello pile number two, and welcome to your reading today on who you were in your past life. You guys chose the Golden Cage candle, and honestly, I don't even think that's what it's called, but I'm just gonna call it that. Pile number two, automatically what I'm feeling for you guys before I get into the actual cards is I feel like in your past life, you guys came from royalty. You guys came from a high-class family, and you came from a family of royalty. I feel like you guys were either like a king or a queen or something royal in your past life. Like some of you could have even been a duke or a knight or whatever you want to be, I guess. You guys had everything you ever wanted when it comes to materialistic items. Like you guys had all the possessions that you wanted. You guys lived in a big castle. You guys were just rich. And if you don't feel like you were from royalty in your past life, then you definitely just could have been well off, like financially well off. So I feel like this took place kind of in medieval times. So I feel like you guys lived in the medieval kind of era where they did have castles and they did have knights and they did have all that stuff that you see in the Disney movies. Maybe not that cliche or that exaggerated, but You guys get what I'm trying to say. I definitely feel like you guys did come from a royal family though. So we have the Six of Cups in the reverse. We have the Eight of Cups. We have the Seven of Wands. And then we also have the Magician. Pile number 2. I already have your whole story just from looking at these 4 cards. Okay, wow. All right. So those of you who chose pile number 2, you definitely did come from a family of royalty, a very strict family. We have these Six of Cups here in the reverse. You were kind of confined in your castle, you know, kind of like Rapunzel, honestly. It kind of reminds me of Rapunzel, how she was like confined in her castle and couldn't really go out and explore the world around her because everything was so dangerous. And in medieval times, things were pretty dangerous. And I feel like you guys just had overprotective parents who didn't really let you leave your castle or leave your room or whatever. And you guys just kind of had a honestly miserable childhood because of it, because you couldn't really make any memories, you couldn't really do anything. You spent a lot of time by yourself, you spent a lot of your time confined. Yes, you maybe had a luxurious bathtub, but you didn't really have any friends or anyone you hung out with or anything you really did outside of your own little area in your castle. So, but don't worry, pile number 2, this gets better. So even though you were confined for pretty much most of your past life, you guys managed to get out of that. So we have the Eight of Cups here, okay? And the Eight of Cups is literally like a card which means that you're not in the place that you're supposed to be. So you guys were so trapped for so long in your little castle, and Spirit helped you out. They said, nope, you're not going to stay in that castle, you're not going to stay confined, you're not going to stay bundled up, not experiencing life. You're going to go out and you're going to change this. So this card in this deck represents a card that says, whatever situation you're in right now, you got to change that. You got to get out of that because it's not good for you, okay? And so this card represents that. It tells you that something in your life needs to change. And I feel like your intuition was telling you that as well in your past life. You really didn't want to stay confined in a castle your whole life. And so you ignited your own flame. And you were just like, you know what? I'm not going to stand for this anymore. I'm going to go do what I want to do and be myself and break free from this. So you stood up for yourself, pile number 2. You stood up for yourself and you moved forward with your life. So this card is about change, it's about moving forward. So you moved forward, you got out of the situation that you were in. I feel like a lot of you ran away. Like, I feel like this is kind of like a fairy tale to me. I don't know why, like, I'm getting this kind of energy, but you guys finally were just like, you know what? I'm so done with this. I'm just gonna like break free. I'm gonna run away and I'm never gonna come back and I'm never gonna be trapped ever again. I'm just gonna do what I want to do and I'm gonna manifest whatever I want into my life. So that's why we have the Magician here. This card is all about manifestation. You have all 4 elements in this card: air, earth, fire, and water. And you have these elements to do whatever you want with them. So pile number 2, that's exactly what you did. You ran away from what was holding you back from experiencing life. And now you guys are manifesting whatever you want. Wow. I got a lot out of those 4 cards, pile number 2. This is crazy. I wonder what else they have to say for you. Let's get another 2 cards on the board for you guys, for who you were in your past life. We have the Magician again! So you guys have the Magician, and then you guys also have the Queen of Chalices in the reverse. Okay, sorry, I just had to like move that. It wasn't there and it was bothering me, and I put it on the shelf and I didn't put it back. Okay, anyways. So yeah, this blows my mind. We have the Magician card 2 times. Like, this card is such a powerful card. It is a major arcana card, and like I said, it has all 4 elements in it, and You guys literally have all the tools you need now to manifest whatever you want into your life because you guys were finally free. So, wow, okay. And I feel like the lesson in your past life was to really learn how to take a risk and take a leap of faith and kind of go after what you want to manifest whatever you want. Wow, this is beautiful. But I feel like you guys also felt like something was missing, and I feel like you guys feel like it was a person that was missing. We do have the Queen of Chalices in the reverse. This would be the Queen of Cups reverse in the regular deck. This card is all about emotions and love when it's upright. But because it is in reverse, I feel like you guys in your past life really had nobody to love. Like you guys were starting to manifest whatever you wanted into your life because you guys finally broke out of that captivity that you were stuck in. But the only thing now is that you guys can't find somebody else because you guys don't know anybody because you guys were confined your whole life. So I feel like you guys are trying to manifest a person into your life. Like I feel like you guys are trying to manifest your counterpart, okay? So this is very interesting. Wow, I really like this reading so far, guys. So yeah, let's get another 2 cards for you. Yes. Pile number 1, I feel like theirs took place at a time where there was just a lot of war and a lot of poverty. I feel like your past life is definitely more of medieval kind of times. Let's get 2 more cards for you guys. Okay, so the next 2 cards we have are the Emperor in reverse, as well as the Son of Wands in the reverse. Alright, so with the Emperor here being in reverse, you guys were manifesting whatever you wanted in your life, or at least starting to, but it was definitely a struggle for you because you guys did run away and you guys did go off on your own with literally no knowledge about the world, no knowledge about what is out there and what is on the other side of wherever you were even going. And I feel like you guys were trying to take on that leader role, but it's like you didn't really know how to be a leader because nobody ever really taught you anything because you were always just so trapped in your room. Like you were always just by yourself and nobody really got to teach you any life skills. So you were very much struggling with this. Like you ended up manifesting what you wanted, pile number 2, but it just took you a really long time and it was very difficult for you to actually manifest what you wanted to manifest. But at least you know there is a happy ending here, pile number 2. You guys did manifest what you want, you guys did become successful, and I know that for a fact because we have a magician 2 times in this reading. So that is definitely a clarification. You guys definitely ended up manifesting everything you wanted and getting everything you ever wanted. And it's such an inspiring story because you guys were always so trapped and nobody wanted you to know about the world. Nobody wanted you to experience life. Like, not saying you had bad like parents or caretakers in your past life, but you know, like they didn't really allow you to experience anything. They just wanted to keep you secure and safe, sure, but then you couldn't live at all. Like, and so you got sick of that and you left and you were on your own learning how to be a leader, and it was tough. It was tough, but you guys still managed to do it. And you guys always still felt like you were missing somebody else. Like, it's like you wanted somebody else with you. And you knew what love was, but it was just hard for you to find it. Whereas we have the Son of Wands here, and with it being in reverse, upright, the Son of Wands is just a very charming kind of person. They grasp your attention, they kind of wheel you in with their flirty, charming attitude. And it's like, this is in reverse. And you guys want that other partner. I know you want the other partner because we do have the Queen of Cups in reverse as well. But you guys don't really know how to flirt. Like, you guys don't really know how to turn your charm on, because it's like you guys never had a relationship before. You guys never talked to anyone, like, ever, because you guys were confined. So yeah, like, if you guys knew what love was, but you guys have never experienced it. So it was also very hard for you to A, become a leader and do everything on your own, and B, find your other half, because you didn't really know how to turn your charm on. Like, okay, so the next two cards we have are the Two of Staffs as well as the Seven of Staffs. It took a lot for you guys to actually get up, walk away, and leave and escape your tower or castle or whatever you lived in. But I feel like that was very hard for you guys, because we do have the Two of Staffs, and that's gateway. That's literally a crossroads. That's having to make a decision between two things, and it's a tough decision, because it's like, do I stay? Do I obey the rules? And do I live a life that other people want me to live, and even though I'm not really living, I'm just stuck in a room? Or do I make the choice to take the risk, escape, and go do whatever I want, manifest whatever I want into my life? But you guys definitely ended up going with that choice, so congratulations. Took a lot of strength and took a lot of struggle, but you guys ended up getting through it. So that is what I see from those two cards there. Let's get one more card for your reading. Pile number 2. Alright guys, your last card is the Nine of Pentacles. You guys ended up manifesting what you wanted into your life, and you guys ended up taking time to enjoy what you created for yourself. You guys took time to enjoy the finer things in life, because what the finer things in life were to other people in that time, they weren't the finer things in life for you. Like, for example, the luxurious, castle and the huge mansion, or the bathtub with the jets in it, or whatever you had back in your past life that was so fancy that everybody wanted. You didn't want that. You wanted to just go out and be free and experience life, experience memories and things like that. And it's like you ended up doing that. And I feel like the main lesson here for you guys, pile number 2, how your past life is affecting your life now, is the fact that now I feel like you guys aren't as afraid to take risks, because you know that you can manifest whatever you want into your life. And I feel like you guys just naturally know that, pile number 2, because of what happened in your past life. And I also feel like, pile number 2, you guys never let anyone hold you back. And I feel like that was a lesson that you learned in your past life as well, to not let other people hold you back from what you really want to do. You'd rather know the dangerous things in life than know nothing at all. That is what I have for you guys today, pile number 2. I really hope that you guys enjoyed this reading. If you did, don't forget to give this video a big thumbs up. Don't forget to hit that red subscribe button down below and turn on those notifications so you don't miss another reading. And I will see you guys in one of my upcoming videos. Bye! Hello, pile number 3, and welcome to your reading on who you were in your past life. So, pile number 3, for your candle, you guys chose the mandarin patchouli, and personally, in my opinion, this candle smells the best out of all of them, so excellent choice, pile number 3. So we're just gonna get straight into your reading, but right before I start, I would just like to say that what I'm feeling for your energy, guys, right off the bat, is that I feel like you guys were like hippies in your past life. Like, I feel like you guys were just very calm, relaxed people, and you guys did a lot of spiritual practices. Like, I feel like you could have been, some of you could have been yogis, some of you could have been psychic, some of you just were filled with so much love and empathy and calm, peaceful energy in your past life. So that's what I see for a lot of you. I really see that for those of you who chose pile 3, that in your past life you were a very loving, giving kind of person. You guys really loved to help other people. You guys were definitely somebody who really cared just about the world and about the environment. I feel like a lot of you guys had animals or had like some sort of connection with animals. Like, I feel like some of you could even talk to animals in your past life. You guys in your past life brought a lot of peace, a lot of love, and a lot of helpful energy into the world. And you just knew how to help other people and make everything around you feel calm. And I feel like you guys were just very calming, peaceful, relaxed people in your past life. So that is automatically the energy that I'm getting for you guys. So if that relates somewhat to how you are now, then that is definitely influenced by your past life. So let's just hop right into your reading. Let's draw the first 4 cards for you guys on who you were in your past life. But I definitely feel very calming energy for sure. I feel like a lot of you were hippies, like, without a doubt. Some of you, I don't know why, but for some of you, I'm really feeling that like you lived in a tent or something. Like, you guys liked to be outside in nature. And like I said, I feel like you guys just lived in the jungle or lived with a lot of animals in your past life. Let's get one more card on the board here. Okay, pile number 3. So for your first 4 cards, we have the 10 of Swords in the reverse. We have the Ace of Swords upright. We have the 2 of Pentacles in the reverse. And we have the 8 of Wands. Alright, pile number 3. So what I'm seeing for you guys with these first 4 cards, I see that in your past life, you guys did end up going through some sort of change. And it's really hard to say what that change was, because everyone's different. I'm sure everyone who's watching this video went through some different type of change in their past life, but this change really influenced your life, pile number 3. So we start off here with the 10 of Swords in reversed. So when this card is upright, it definitely means that you've hit rock bottom, that like life just feels so low and you feel like you can't really get up from where you're at. But with this card being in reverse here, and with the 2 of Pentacles in the reverse here as well, I do see here that there is some type of change that's like going on, but it was very much paused or held back in your past life for some reason. So like, we have the 2 of Pentacles in the reversed, so this means having to make a choice and going through some type of change. But with it being in reversed, it means that you guys haven't made the decision or haven't made the change. And with this 10 of Swords being in reversed as well, I feel like this change here really influenced your life, because I feel like when you guys were younger in your past life, you guys came from nothing and you guys didn't really see yourself really going anywhere in your life. But with these 2 cards here, the 8 of Wands as well as the Ace of Swords, this is all about sudden change. Something suddenly happening where you just have, first of all, with the Ace of Swords here, you just have clarity on something. So you guys got clarity on something, and this sudden change like allowed you to kind of move forward out of that poverty kind of energy. So what I'm getting here, pile number 3, is that in your past life, you guys came from a very poor kind of family. You guys came from nothing, but there was a sudden change, and I'm gonna assume it was in your finances, but I'm gonna find out more when we draw more cards. But there was a sudden change, and you had a sudden realization that you needed to do something about this. You needed to find a way to provide for your family and for other people around. You wanted to help other people around. You saw how poor of an area that you lived. You saw the area that you came from, and you saw all these people that you cared about. You see that they have nothing, and you just had a sudden epiphany that you need to change that. You had a sudden realization that you need to do something to change that. So let's figure out how you changed that, pile number 3. I see that you guys are very healing kind of people. I do get that vibe that you guys are healers. You guys like to help other people, or at least you did in your past life. You really love to help other people, love other people, make them feel at home, and that's exactly what you did, pile number 3. So let's get a couple more cards in here. Okay, Queen of Vescas, okay. And then the 3 of Chalices. Okay, yeah, exactly. So with the Queen of Vescas right here, I see here that you guys did have a sudden realization, you guys did have a sudden change, and you guys ended up becoming this Queen of Pentacles kind of energy. You guys seem to find a way to support your family and everyone else in your village, or everyone else wherever you came from. I'm really getting a village kind of vibe. I don't know why. I feel like you guys lived in some type of village or something like that, or like just an area where there's just a lot of tents. Like, I don't know. I'm just getting like hippie village kind of vibes. I don't know, but I really do see here though that you guys saw how everyone around you was struggling, and you just wanted to change that, and you started bringing in the income. You started helping out your family and helping out your neighbors. You started making the community more appealing and more pleasing for everybody else. And everyone around you just absolutely loved you. We have the 3 of Chalices here, and this card is all about celebration. So I feel like with this sudden change that happened, I feel like you guys got some type of job or something, or you guys just found a way to help people, or I don't know what you guys did, but you somehow managed to bring your community together where it was such a dull environment to live because nobody had anything. Now it's like, I feel like you're bringing the community together because you're showing people that all you need is love in life. You know, you don't necessarily need to have a lot of money to be happy. I mean, sure, it helps, but it doesn't make you genuinely happy on the inside. The only thing that can make you genuinely happy on the inside is yourself and love from other people. And that's exactly what's happening here. You're allowing the whole community to come together because you're just so humble and you're just so satisfied with what you have. Even though you don't have anything, you are still happy that everyone is together. And I feel like the lesson from your past life, pile number 3, is the fact that in this lifetime that you're in right now, I feel like because of your past life, because of the fact that you brought so many people together and just showed people that all you really need in the world is love, I feel like that's how you guys think now in this life. You guys care about money, but I feel like you guys don't let it get to your head. I feel like you guys are still just all about, okay, everybody, let's just get along, let's just love each other, and that's really all you care about because that's how you were like in your past life, and that's what brought so much good, was just the love in your life and around you. Pile number 3, this looks really, really good so far for you guys. I'm going to draw another 2 cards on the board, and let's see what we have for who you were in your past life. So pile number 3, I really see just healers, hippie healers. I'm going to call you guys hippie healers. I really see that you were those type of people in your past life. You wanted to bring peace to the world. You just wanted love, you know, even if your environment wasn't the most lavish or wasn't the most luxurious, you didn't care. You really just wanted everybody to get along and everybody to come together. Okay, what did I tell you guys? So we have the Father of Wands, and then we also have the 3 of Cups again. So you guys had the 3 of Cups 2 times. Okay, you have it, the 3 of Chalices right here, and then the 3 of Cups right here. And as you can see, like in these cards, everyone's just in harmony. Like everybody's just so happy. Everybody's just getting along, and like there's nothing wrong. And it's just so beautiful. Like this is beautiful energy. Like this is your energy, pile number 3. Whoever you are, you really knew how to bring people together with absolutely no tools at all besides your own peace and harmony within yourself. You guys were very happy with yourself. I really see that, pile number 3. In your past life, you were very happy with yourself, and this allowed you to bring peace and happiness to others. Which brings me to this next card right here, the Father of Wands. This is you guys right here. This is you guys all the way. The Father of Wands has a huge heart. He is willing to bring everybody in with open arms and just love them no matter who they are, what they've done, no matter if they are a bad person, a good person. The Father of Wands just loves everyone, and he's just so loving and passionate about everyone around him, and all he wants to do is bring that compassion into the world and bring people together. And this Father of Wands is you guys right here. Because you are this, you are bringing this celebratory 3 of Cups energy in here. So you just being yourself, pile number 3, in your past life really brought everyone together, which is wow. I'm gonna draw another 2 cards for you guys. Let's see what else is going on for pile number 3 on who they were in their past life. So yes, that Father of Wands energy was definitely you guys in your past life 100%, because you guys have such big hearts and you just wanted to give that to others, and you wanted other people to see that, and you wanted other people to live their lives by that, I guess, motto of let's all come together in love kind of thing. So for your next 2 cards, we have the Maid of Swords as well as the 7 of Vescas. So with these 2 cards, pile number 3, these are mostly clarifier cards to me. This really shows me this sudden idea that you have. I don't feel like this sudden change really had to do with money. Actually, I feel like it had more to do with, okay, we don't really have much, but let's come together and make do with what we have kind of thing. Because you guys came from, in your past life, a very kind of poor community where not really everyone had anything, and because nobody really had the resources, nobody wanted to come together and celebrate life. They just wanted to focus on how they can get resources. You guys, pile number 3, you guys came up with an idea of like, why do we need resources to get along? And so what you guys did, you brought the community together. You went out, you left the village, you went out into the forest, you got all this different kind of food, like fresh berries or fresh meat or whatever it is that they ate back then. You guys somehow managed to get all this food and kind of orchestrate this whole get-together with the community thing and show people that even though you have nothing, you can still make things from what you have, and we can all come together and just get along and eat a nice meal. You know, it might not be lobster and caviar, but it works. It's still a feast. It's still everybody surrounding the table and coming together and gathering and just appreciating one another. So I feel like that was your sudden change and realization, pile number 3, is the fact that you guys were just sick of feeling like you have nothing. So you wanted to make something out of what you have. And I feel like you guys do that in this lifetime as well. You make the best out of what you have because that's what you did in your past life. You appreciate memories and people getting together versus material objects and stuff like that. You guys just want to get along with everybody, and that really shows here that you wanted to do that in your past life as well. You guys just brought people together, and I wouldn't say that you guys were really a public figure in your past life. Like, people didn't really know who you were. You kind of just kept to yourself, but your aura was just nice. You just had a very peaceful kind of aura, and you were just a nice, loving person in your past life who just knew how to bring people together and knew how to bring peace into the world with people and with animals and with even the environment. So pile number 3, you guys were definitely healers in your past life. So the last card that we have for you guys is the Tower. Absolutely. So yeah, this change that you made to your village changed everything, okay? Like, it's literally a perspective change. It's like you guys didn't even have to do anything either besides be yourself. You guys literally just had this moment of like, let's just stop living in this depressing poverty lifestyle and let's turn it into a gathered, loving community that doesn't really come from much of anything. You guys just wanted that. You guys just wanted to be happy no matter what circumstance you were in, no matter what things you had to face, no matter what conflicts you had to go through. All you wanted to do was get along, pile number 3. All you wanted to do was have everyone surround and just love each other and learn to appreciate what you had. And this tower moment did not only give you an epiphany, but it gave everybody else an epiphany in your village. It gave everyone else a realization, like, we need to just enjoy what we have and just love life. So, pile number 3, I see that you had a huge impact on your community in your past life, for sure, even though you weren't necessarily a public figure or somebody who was in the history books. You definitely were somebody who changed your little community and changed your little town into a loving, warm kind of environment, because you guys just gave that warm, loving energy out to others. And that's the message for you guys today as well, to just keep giving out your warm, loving, positive energy like you did in your past life, because it did change a lot of people's lives and made people view things in a totally different way. And in this lifetime, you can allow perspectives to change because you know how to make people appreciate what they already have. So pile number 3, that is the reading that I have for you guys today. I really hope that you enjoyed it. If you did, don't forget to give this video a big thumbs up. Don't forget to hit that red subscribe button down below and to turn on those notifications so you don't miss another reading. And I will see you guys in one of my upcoming videos. Bye! Hello, group number 4, and welcome to your reading on who you were in your past life. So pile number 4, you guys chose the boho soul candle right here. To start off your reading, automatically what I'm getting is just the fact that I feel like those of you who chose this pile are very creative people, whether that be in this lifetime or in your past life. But I feel like more of in your past life, I'm really getting like just very magical kind of energy. Like I literally feel like a lot of you who chose this pile were like witches, magicians, or some of you could have even been wizards. Like, I don't know, like I'm getting like very mystical kind of energy. I feel like you guys were just very, very magical people in your past life. If you believe in witches or wizards or, like I said, magicians and just like magical stuff like that, if you believe in that stuff and you believe that that stuff was real in your past life, I feel like that is who you were in your past life. You were somebody who was just a very magical person. You did spiritual practices all the time in your past life. Like, I feel like you guys were very spiritual people and you guys just worked magic around everything and everyone around you. You guys just made magic happen, and I'm just really getting that kind of vibe for you guys in particular. Either like very, very creative people or just like literally like magical people. Alrighty, group 4, let's get the first 4 cards drawn for you on who you were in your past. Okay, so for your first 4 cards we have the Moon, the World in reverse, the Wheel of Fortune, as well as the 9 of Pentacles. Okay, for starters, you guys have quite a bit of major arcanas to already start off your reading, so automatically this is a very powerful reading. So whoever you were in your past life, you were a very powerful person. You were able to manifest kind of whatever you wanted to manifest in your life, which is really, really cool. In your past life, pile number 4, you guys were all about finding your destiny. And it's like, isn't that kind of why we're here right now? You know, to find our destiny and find our true passions? Yes, but you guys in particular, your destiny like really meant something to you in your past life. So I'm gonna start with the Nine of Pentacles. So you guys were kind of just sitting back enjoying what you had manifested, because you guys in particular, remember in the beginning I said I sense very magical energy. I feel like you guys like had this ability in your past life where you could literally manifest anything you want into your life. And I feel like some of you might even still have that ability now, but for some reason in your past life it was really easy for you to just do that. It was almost like real magic, like in air, like literally if you want something, it literally just popped out of nowhere in your past life. Like you were literally able to enjoy your life, like, and get whatever you want basically in your past life. I feel like you guys have manifested so much into your life. That's why I said before, like I feel like a lot of you were witches, wizards, or magicians, because I feel like a lot of you guys like literally worked with actual magic, as well as the magic of manifesting anything you want into your life. And in your past life, you guys were just very much enjoying that. You guys appreciated what you had, and you manifested what you wanted, and you got what you wanted basically. With the World in reversed here, the World usually represents completing a cycle. So I feel like this is more, I feel like you were never fully satisfied. Like, you were very happy that you were manifesting whatever you wanted into your life, but at the same time you always wanted more. So you just kept doing it and doing it and doing it. You know, you were always like wanting or needing something. And that's not necessarily a bad thing, because in your past life you were able to actually do that because it was such easy access for you to get whatever you wanted because of how powerful of a person you were in your past life. And then we also have the Wheel of Fortune right here. This card represents bringing luck, bringing change, and leading you to your destiny. So that's why I said that in your past life you were very focused on your life purpose and your destiny in your past life, and you ended up getting to your destiny. You ended up getting what you wanted and achieving what you wanted in your past life. And I feel like for a lot of you, like I said, that destiny had to do with some sort of magic or witchcraft or like whatever you were into in your past life. It definitely led you in the right direction. You always were just focused on that, and it led you to your destiny, and you guys just experienced great things in your past life. I'm really seeing this is like a really positive reading for you guys. But we also have the Moon card here too though, and this kind of represents fears. I really feel like you guys in your past life kind of did though let fear hold you back. And I feel like that might be a lesson for you guys right now in this life on how your past life is affecting you, because you let fear hold you back so much in your past life. Even though you got to your destiny and you achieved that part of your life, there was still some other things in your life that you kind of lived in fear about, so you never really resolved it. And I feel like that's affecting your life now, because now in this life, I feel like you're kind of learning, or you might already know because of from what you experienced in your past life, that you don't have to let fear hold you back. You can do whatever you want in this lifetime, and there's no really need to fear anything. Yeah, in your past life, you did have a very dark side to you. Like, even though you were a very magical person, you could manifest whatever you want, get whatever you want, and you did good things with your powers, you still had this emptiness inside of you built up with fear. And if you feel like you still have that in this life, just know that that's going to change, because you're really learning in this life from your past life to honestly, just like I said, not let fear hold you back. Just go after what you want, no matter what kind of setbacks you have to go through, pile number 4. Alright, let's get your next 2 cards here. But I really do sense that you guys were just very magical people, which is really cool. Like, I didn't really get another reading like that. The Maid of Veskas in reverse, and then we also have the 8 of Veskas upright. So I'll start off with the 8 of Veskas here. So this card is all about patience, and this is the 8 of Pentacles in the regular deck. And what's really interesting too, I don't know if you guys can see from this far away though, but right here, this lady right here is the same exact lady as right here. So you have both of these in both of these cards, which is really, really interesting. You have this lady in both of your cards. Some of you in your past life could have definitely been pregnant or have been conceiving a child, just because the lady right here is pregnant. Some of you could have had kids in your past life. You could have been a mother, you could have been a father, and I feel like that was kind of the case. You guys practice like spiritual things and you guys were led to your destiny, but I feel like you guys also had a family too in your past life, and this is the only reading so far with past life where I've gotten some sort of family kind of energy, and I feel like you guys had a family in your past life for sure. We do have the patience card here as well, and I just feel like it maybe lagged on for a while where you had that sudden change and you were honestly off to your destiny. I feel like before you were very focused on your family, you were focused on your children, on your spouse, and then suddenly something happened where you had to like focus on yourself and focus on your destiny in order to be happy. Now for others of you, this is definitely reversed. For others of you, I feel like you were very, very focused on your destiny and focused on what you wanted to do in your life, and you somehow were able to manifest whatever you wanted to in your life. Then the family came after that. So you were waiting to actually have a family instead of just, you know, you already had everything you ever wanted, so it took time for the family to come. So it could be one of two things, but I feel like for a lot of you guys, that definitely happened where you did have a family, but you also like manifested your destiny, which is just crazy. I feel like in your past life, you guys really like achieved a lot. Okay guys, so we have the Seven of Swords in reverse, and then we also have the Justice card in reverse. Group 4, you guys have such an easy, positive reading today. So with the Eight of Swords here being in the reverse, the Eight of Swords upright in this deck means very trapped, okay? But when it's in reversed here, this makes me feel as though you were very free. You didn't let anybody tie you down. You didn't let anyone or anything tie you down. You didn't let anything hold you back from your goals and from your destiny and from whatever you wanted to manifest in your life. You manifested a really good career, I see. You manifested a family, your true passion. You had everything you ever wanted in your past life, group number 4, and you guys felt free. You guys didn't have to worry about being tied down by anyone or anything, okay? And then with the Justice card being in reversed as well, this card upright is all about decisions and karma. And when it's in reversed, I really feel like you guys, it's almost as if like the divine, and I feel like this is the case because we have so many major arcana cards in here. This is a major arcana card as well. You guys in your past life were literally led by the divine. The divine literally highlighted your path in life in your past life. It did it. The divine did it for you. The divine had your back so much that you really didn't even have to worry about facing your fears or what you were afraid of. And so I feel like pile number 4 in this life right now, there are going to be things and situations where you are going to have to face your fears. And I feel like your past life has prepared you for that, pile number 4. You literally had a free ride in your past life. You didn't have to worry about deciding on what was right, what was wrong, you know, because the divine did it for you. The divine led you in the right direction. And I'm not saying like in this life, the divine doesn't have your back and it's not helping you out or anything like that. Spirit always has everyone's back, especially when they ask for it. But you were literally, it's almost as if you were literally led to your destiny. Like it's just crazy. And like in this life, I'm not saying that's not gonna happen, but I feel like in this life, you were put on this life to learn to face your fears, to learn to face what you were afraid of, because that's what's going to make you so much stronger of a person. Because even though in your past life you manifested whatever you wanted to manifest without having to face your fears, the divine is trying to show you that you need to face your fears in order to reach success in the earthly realm, okay? Because even though you are manifestedly successful in the spiritual realm, in the earthly realm here, fears have to be faced because that's just life. So group number 4, take that into consideration whenever you're in a situation where you're going to have to face your fears, whenever you're going to have to make some important decision in this life, just remember that in your past life, you never really had to do that. So that's why you have to do it now in this life, group number 4. So your next 2 cards, we have the 4 of Veskas in the reverse, and then we also have the 10 of Swords. So group number 4, this shows me with the Integrity card in the reverse. This brings me back to what I said about facing your fears. It's like you really didn't have to be brave in your past life because everything was kind of done for you. Like, you just were so, I don't know, I feel like you guys were just so spiritually connected. Like, you were so connected to the divine where you could literally communicate with spirit in like a way in which like nobody else really could. And it just led you on such a positive path. But group number 4, this lifetime, it is time to face your fears. And I'm not saying like do anything crazy, like so serious, do not do that. I'm saying face your fears more in the sense of like, what do you have to let go of that's gonna make you happy? Stand up for that friend who is getting bullied because that's not right. You know, just stuff, little things like that. Like, face your fears with little things like that. And you'll find how strong you really are, group number 4. And then with the 10 of Swords here, the Rebirth card, this literally just explains everything. This is literally, this card represents your transition from your past life to this life, okay? So this is literally a rebirth from who you were in your past life to who you're going to be in this life. Remember guys, note this, you lived an amazing past life. Like, there was literally nothing wrong in your past life. You had no problems, it was a free ride, and you were just so successful in your past life. But you lacked strength in your past life because you never faced your fears. And that's what you're meant to do on this planet right now. You are meant to find that strength inside of you and do things that, you know, you might not normally consider. Try new things, group number 4. Try new things. This is you in your past life. This is you afraid that all these swords are gonna stab you in the back if you face reality and face your fears. But this is you know, you're looking above that. You are literally up above looking at who you were in your past life, and you're just like, I'm not gonna think that way anymore. I'm gonna face my fears and I'm going to be successful in this life, and I'm gonna be a strong, independent person. So group number 4, I guess our message today is really telling you to not rely on other people so much. Do things on your own, try new things, stand up for what's right, stand up for what you believe in, just stuff like that, okay? And I'm just gonna draw one more card for you guys, and then that'll be the end of your reading, group number 4. Oh my gosh. Ah! Okay, you guys, literally just ended with the best card in the whole entire deck. You guys have the Sun as your last card. So, group number 4, in your past life, like I said, it was literally just pure happiness. You guys had like the happiest past life out of all the piles for sure. Like, you guys had no problems in your past life. Everything was just so amazing. You got whatever you ever wanted. You manifested whatever you wanted. You had a family. You know, you just felt so free, and you felt like you could do whatever you want in your life, and you had nothing to fear. This is a new life now, and there are going to be things that you're afraid of because this is Earth and this is life, and on this planet there's things that everybody's afraid of. And the Sun is telling you here to look at it with a smile, look at it with some positivity, group number 4. Look at the fear as, wow, okay, this is gonna make me stronger as a person, so I'm gonna face this fear. Or I'm gonna try out this even though I wouldn't normally try it out, because yes, it's out of my comfort zone, but you know what? It's a new experience and I'm just gonna go for it. I'm just gonna try it out. So yeah, this is a beautiful, beautiful energy to end off your reading, group number 4, with the Sun here. Your past life was amazing, and your life now is going to be amazing too because of the things that you did learn in your past life. So Pile number 4, that is all I have for you guys today. I really hope that you enjoyed this video. If you did, don't forget to give it a big thumbs up. Don't forget to hit that red subscribe button down below, and I will see you guys in one of my upcoming videos. Bye!